Yeah, the topic I addressed tonight was what Christian spirituality for a cosmopolitan Luxembourg. And first I started with the idea that Luxembourg changed a lot. It has become a rich country and a post-industrial country, and it's a cosmopolitan country. And so this affects our relationship to nature, to ourselves, and to God, of course. In this setting, the church can't simply go on to be as it was always before. It won't try to impose its own views on everyone. And it won't also do into relativism, because it's really working to keep alive the search for truth, And that's what it does also when it considers itself to be a witness to Christ. But witnessing to Christ means that you are developing a relationship with Christ. So you are rooted in Scripture, you are rooted also in the church's tradition, you are rooted also in liturgy, but you are also the one who is really using his or her reason to reflect critically on your own tradition and on the tradition of others. Your constant dialogue with reason. And finally, and that's very important, you need compassion. Compassion for all the people you meet, because that's where you are sent, and they are really those whom you need to take care of. So that's main aspects of a good Catholic spirituality for the 21st century.
Speaking about the cultural evolution of Luxembourg is quite a challenge. So Luxembourg is a small country and is a very young country. So the independence dates back to the 19th century. And I would say that also the cultural development really took place in the 19th century progressively, step by step, and to form quite a Luxembourgish cultural identity. But what one always should remind is that Luxembourg is really under the strong influence of German and French impacts and cultural impacts, and it always was. So even today, if you look at all the departments in the arts, you will see that the whole development, the whole evolution is also, you always can find very close links to Germany and to France. But nowadays we are in a situation where we have a very rich cultural life in Luxembourg, and I think that's also because the country itself made a lot to get out of this a bit provincial situation, as normally people would say it is. So I think it's a very international orientated country nowadays, because the whole situation in Luxembourg is international. If you consider the social economic development is international, it's and it always had to be international, even when the steel factory was the main industry in Luxembourg and the main income, the main source of income to build up the richness in Luxembourg. The steel had to be sold to foreign countries. So Luxembourg has always used to deal with non-Luxembourgish partners. And I think that's a very, it's a very strong influence for the cultural development as well. So what I would say is today that we should go on by opening our cultural life to the international space, but on the main time and in parallel, so to say, to develop as well our Luxembourgish cultural identity. So both must come and go together. Staying alone in Luxembourg would be a disaster, because the country is too small.